Doctor Who is the problem child that just keeps getting more problematic no matter what you do. And lead actor Ncuti Gatwa is out there shooting his mouth off and cannot seem to stop. He's like the male version of Rachel Zegler trying to destroy this franchise at every turn. I mean, when he wasn't out there telling people he wanted to twerk in a dress, then it was, if you don't like the show, you're racist. Then he came out talking about how, mediocre white people get all the credit while black people have to work really hard and all that thing, whining about some nonsense again. But now, come out and say that anybody who doesn't like him as the new black gay doctor, and keep in mind that's the only reason he was hired, to be that's the black gay doctor, could go touch grass and don't watch the show and he don't care, move on. Well, thank you, Ncuti Gatwa, for telling the fans exactly what to do. You understand me? Telling them don't watch it, and then when no one watches it, they'll blame the same fans. This is what gets me. If you don't want people to watch it, you're telling them, well, if you don't like it, don't watch it. And then people do that. You then turn around and blame the fans for not watching it. This is the drama that plays out here. You did this article here from Bounding into Comics. Doctor Who lead Ncuti Gatwa responds to critics of his casting. Go and touch grass, please, for God's sake. Okay. Well, tell us how you really think. Current Doctor Who lead Ncuti Gatwa has pushed back against those critics who rejected his casting as the latest incarnation of the series' titular protagonist by imploring them to go and touch grass. Okay, so go and touch grass means, turn off his crappy show, go outside, enjoy the fresh air and all that. Fine, that's exactly what people will do. That's what I tell them, that's exactly what people will do, and then nobody will watch it. Simple as that. Gatwa offered this response while speaking to Variety's Elise Schaefer in promotion of the upcoming premiere of Doctor Who's next season. Yeah, because God forbid you promote the show by talking about, the best thing about it and all that. No. Because you are out there telling people exactly what you want to do with this show. Exactly what you want to do with it. And yet for some reason you're shocked that people don't like it. Yeah, boy. Pressed by Schaefer as to whether he had anything to say to those individuals who took with his casting, it should be noted that while some did object to his appearance in the role on racial and sexual identity grounds, an overwhelming majority of the criticism was based on the fear that Gatwa's existence as the first non-white doctor would lead to the series curving away from sci-fi adventures into favor of hardcore socio-political preaching. The 15th Doctor actor declared, don't watch, turn off the TV, go and touch grass, please, for God's sake. Now, not actually the 15th Doctor, it's like the 14th and a half or 12 and a half Doctor, I guess I could call him, because they brought back the 12th Doctor, and David Tennant is still out there. So that's it. Now, what they say here that, that some did object to his appearance in the role on racial and sexual identity grounds. Right. Because people know exactly why he was hired. They did now, like I've said before, had you brought in a black actor to play Doctor Who and it was done really well, I don't think anybody would care. I certainly wouldn't. I don't think most people would care. Some people might kind of like, I don't know, whatever. If they watch it and it actually turns out to be really good, I'm quite certain they would say, yeah, you know what, this is actually really good. We like this. This is interesting. Okay, we could work with that. I'm pretty sure they would say that. But no, when you bring in this actor to play the role of Doctor, and the only reason you bring this person in is because they're black and they're gay, that's it. You're basically telling these people, don't go and play this actor, because as an actor, you've been given a role to play. You have to understand the role. No, you're basically being told, listen, go and play yourself, because that's what's most important. Not the role, not the character. that you're playing. No, just go out there and be yourself, and that's perfectly fine. That's what we want. There's even this he even came out and said recently that in an episode in the upcoming season is going to be focusing all about, how he's how he's black and gay, all this kind of nonsense, because that's what you want. This is why people have a problem with it, because you cannot pretend it's not something it isn't anymore. People are seeing it. You're telling them exactly what it is you want to see. And then people will come out and say, oh, why are you judging the show before you even watch it? Because the actor, the producer, the people behind it are telling you exactly what the show is going to be about. That's what they're telling you, exactly what the show is going to be about. They're coming out and they're telling you, listen, this show is going to be about this. This specific thing is what it's going to be about. That's what we're going to focus on. That's what we're going to do. This is what they're telling. And when fans say, we are not interested in seeing this nonsense, we don't like this is wrong and stupid, don't do this, because you've taken a show with over 60 years of lore, of fan base, of stories built into it, and in the last few years completely destroyed it, and looking at people and saying, well, you know what, if you don't like this burnt out carcass that we've put there, you're the problem. That's it. But here he is telling people, if you don't like it, don't watch, turn off the TV, go and touch grass, please, for God's sake. Well, okay, they will turn off the TV, go outside, enjoy some nature, and your ratings will drop like a stone. And when that happens, they'll turn around and blame the very fans. But you're telling people not to watch it, then you turn around now and complain when they don't watch it. People are really ridiculous, boy. Really, really ridiculous. However, while Gatwa's criticism was aimed at his general naysayers, current Doctor Who showrunner Russell T Davies, here we go, had specific thoughts for those who found themselves unhappy with the fact that a queer actor would be playing the lead in a show watched by children. Appearing alongside Gatwa, the showrunner said that he said, I think if you're 6 years old, you don't care, not at all. But nonetheless, as the world darkens, and I do think the world is darkening around queer rights, there is a joy and a celebration, and there's a community. No, people don't want their children exposed to these things because they're children. The fact that every time you open your mouth, you have to mention queer this, queer that, queer the other. Why would anybody trust you, trust this to watch anything that you put out? But you think he stopped there? No. He continues on. Whether you're 12 years old and just beginning to work out who you are, 62 years old and you've never been who you are, or 61 years old like I am and beginning to worry about where we are in society, there is a hero out there cutting his way through the universe, looking damn good in his suits and doing it with a laugh and a smile. Davies concluded. Why these people love to believe that, these shows, Doctor Who is a sci-fi adventure series built around the Doctor going out there helping the world, and they want to make, twist these things to fit their own narrative and act like this is how it's always been. Whatever sexual origin you have, that has nothing to do with the Doctor. They put out the Christmas, which was an absolute freaking disaster. And people actively dislike with a passion. You try to shoehorn that crap in and nobody was interested in it. You're going back to this again. Why? God, boy. Going after children, you're going after anybody. Notably, according to Gatwa, the significant change in the Doctor's identity facilitated by his casting will play a significant role in the upcoming season. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. He came out and basically said, you know what, in the new season, it's going to focus heavily on all his left-wing nonsense and all that. So you're going to, because the very first time that they saw him as the Doctor in his own episode, he was in a club in a skirt, dancing and twirling around. That's what you want. And then you went on and told people that you actually want the Doctor to defeat monsters while twerking in a skirt. This is what you want. This is not me making it up. It's not anybody trying to put it. This is what is out there telling people. They're telling you exactly what they want to do with this series, and they expect you to still love it after that. Oh boy. Asked by UK news outlet Radio Times in December 2023 as to whether or not the series would eventually and explicitly comment on the Doctor's swapping of races between his past and current incarnation, Gatwa confirmed, yes, definitely, it would be stupid if we didn't. Yeah, because they have to lean into the race, lean into the queerness, lean into the sexual orientation, lean into the twerking, lean into everything that the Doctor is never supposed to be about. And then tell you it's always been this way by picking and choosing some crap from some episode a couple decades ago that was not even about that, but they figure, you know what, if they twist it to this, it could always seem so. God, boy. This is what he had to say. The Doctor has always walked into unknown situations and taken charge with authority. Yes. Historically, there's only really one demographic of people that are able to do that. And it's certainly not a woman, it's certainly not someone black. Thank God things are changing, he concluded. Ay. Other woman, they put out the Jodie Whittaker thing as the Doctor. It crashed and burned because rather than it being about the Doctor, it quickly devolved into some preaching nonsense that nobody cares about. And no, you have to come on there and push the black and queer angle down everybody's throats. At current, the next season of Doctor Who, the first proper one starring Gatwa, is on track to hit Disney Plus on May 11th. Yeah, because Disney is happy to do that. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. You're out there telling your fans, don't watch it. If you don't like it, turn off the TV, go outside, touch grass. Well, then people will do that. People will go outside, enjoy nature, and have a blast. And when the ratings for this drop, you will then turn around and blame the same fans, call them racist and homophobe and sex and all kind of thing under the sun. But you will never admit that you're the ones destroying this franchise, and you will continue to destroy it. No, because no matter what anybody tells you, your own narcissism always shines through. You're perfect and everybody else is to blame. Oh, good for you. Let's see where that puts you. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.